So this video is about design, gentlemen. Before getting into the product that I want to talk about, let me show you this guy. No? Here you go. So, based on the blade, it's a clipper for home use, right? Check this out. Now it's a trimmer. You want a clipper? There you go. Trimmer, clipper. And just one blade, two sides, and you just rotate it. You can't get cooler on design. It's just, there you go. It's just pretty insane. See? You can have both. You know what else is insane? The new mechanism that Kong used for its clipper. I won't show it to you now, but it's a perfect redesign of Wahl's mechanism. So the contact name is contact Revo. Yeah, Revo. And I'll get into the packaging too, but yeah, this is a product I want to talk about. It's just the only insane thing about this clipper is the mechanism. We'll get into it. So let's pack everything up. Do you have everything? There we go. So let's go. If you wonder why the repair shop is now this messed up, I don't know. Ask the boss. So here we go. I need this too. So whenever we want to talk about the mechanism, surely first we start with the Wahl, then Babyliss, then the insane design of VGR V-137. Just they killed it. And the mechanism itself. So there you go. We want to talk about this, but we should go through these three clippers too. Maybe we need the blades. We need this AC gamma clipper. So yeah, let's go through it. Wahl's mechanism. You got a spring on back of the cam follower, controls the pressure between the blades. If you increase the pressure, you get a better cutting performance, but the blades will get hot faster. If you decrease the pressure, you decrease the cutting performance, but the blades will remain cool longer. You got a key blade oil part, which forces the dynamic blade or the cam follower to move in a perfect straight line. And you got a cam follower, which the dynamic blade gets attached to it. The problem is, these three parts, the key blade oil part, the spring, and the cam follower, just are heavily in contact with each other, and this mechanism just gets worn out just too fast in compared to what we have in the market. Okay, the reason is, one of the reason is the friction between the blades can get pretty high, and Wahl's blades, Wahl's dynamic blades, are just pretty heavy. The good thing is, you can max out the performance of clipper. You can go insane with Wahl's clipper. You can go with a 7200 RPM brushless motor with it. Boss just ordered his own brushless motor from China. Before we just get the Babyliss brushless motor, and we change the shaft. Now we order our own brushless motor with a Wahl shaft, and the performance is just very good. So yeah, now we don't change the shaft anymore. So you can go insane with the Wahl's clipper, okay? And you can max out the performance of clipper, but it just gets worn out too fast. When you boost it, the mechanism just lasts for 6 months. We send an additional key blade oil part and the cam follower and the spring, and after 6 months we tell the barber to change it. So it just gets worn out too fast, but you can max out the performance on it. So this is a problem with Wahl's mechanism. On Babyliss, it's much more durable. What they did was, and I think they're still doing it, is everything gets attached to the spring. Okay, we talked about it in the previous video, but what choice do we have? So here you go. Everything gets attached to the cam follower here, to the spring. The cam follower just gets attached to the spring, and the dynamic blade goes on top of it, and the static blade. So it's a much more durable design. Another good thing is it has 3 points of failure for the dynamic blade in compared to Wahl, which has only 1 point of failure. And after 1 year, these corners just get damaged just pretty bad, and the cutting performance is just terrible. Okay, so you never see on Babyliss, on this 3 area, you never see a damage. It's just pretty well designed, and it's insane. The only thing that can go wrong is that you don't keep the blade oil, and this shaft eats this area. It can easily go, or it can easily, this mechanism can run easily for 3 years if you keep the blade oil, and it's pretty durable. The only problem that I read in the comments in YouTube, that Boris says it doesn't move in a straight line. It has a kind of rainbow movement. This is the only flaw on Babyliss mechanism. Some barbers don't like it, but it's the only problem. Unlike Wahl, it has a rainbow movement. Wahl goes in a straight line. If your key blade oil part and the cam follower are just healthy, okay, it goes in a straight line. So both of them has its own problems. What is insane about VGR V-137 is it solved it, and it solved it just perfectly. It can't get better. So what they did was, there is no key blade oil part. There is a metal here that forces the dynamic blade to move in a perfect straight line. It never gets worn out. And on Wahl, keep this part, this cam follower and the spring just eat each other. Okay, just they eat each other, and this area gets damaged, this area gets damaged, these 2 side gets damaged, this top of the spring gets damaged, and it's just pretty bad. So again, you can max it, you can max out on it, and the performance will be great, but it's all about the durability. So on this, nothing can go wrong. It just insanely well designed. It has a pretty smooth body, so it won't damage the cam follower, and the spring, just like Wahl, pushes the. You can control the pressure between the blades on this again, and nothing can go wrong about this. So again, if you want to see, it's not click, right? Just check this out. If you don't like it, you can just read a full review on this clipper, and it's just insane. And the cleaning can get easier, just can't. So it's a pretty insane design. So you kinda wish that instead of this part, you had a metal part here on Wahl, and all the problems that we have with Wahl was solved. So we boost Wahl here. I made a couple of videos about that. I watched it. So the only problem we have on Wahl boosted is this design. It just gets worn out just too fast, you know? When you go super torque, it just gets worn out even faster. Okay? So I wish we had this design on here. Like, it was just insane, you know? So let me open up this mechanism for you. Definitely worth showing to you. So again, like Babyliss, you have 3 points of failure. There you go. You see? And a spring just The design is similar to Wahl, puts pressure on the dynamic blade, and yeah, just this area goes here and it just moves in the perfect straight line. So it's a very well designed. It's just insanely good design. So what we have on Kong, it's perfect. Ready? Just check this out, gentlemen. There we go. You have a metal part here, and the cam follower just goes in it. You know, it's the exact same design. You see, it's for VGR V-137. This is the contact Revo. The exact same design. They just put this mechanism here. You see? Now the cam follower just lasts much longer. I wish Wahl do this, but here you go. Chinese are always faster, so they just did it. This is insane. This is very well. You think this is just very small upgrade? This is not a small upgrade. It's solving the main problem that we had on Wahl. It's solving a huge problem. It's just a very big upgrade. It's just very cool, very insane upgrade. This is just very well. So now we got a very good design. Now instead of Wahl that had a 1 failure point, we have 3 point of failure now, and here we go. See? And it's just now much durable in compared to a Wahl clipper. Okay, and it comes with a super torque shaft. Let me open up. The motor is brushless, 7500 RPM. It's pretty monster. There we go. The assembly could be better, but you know, it's not here, I believe, to I don't, they solve a huge problem that I won't even complain about anything else. So everything just can't get out. Okay. Let me give you, I could show you the, turn it off. I just open it up and reassemble it, and it's a little bit, yeah. So there we go. See, it's a super torque shaft, and it's a brushless, so it doesn't get damaged easily unless you damage it. It's a monster, and the mechanism is just perfect. What else you can always upgrade the battery. I don't know what is the runtime. It can get more than 2 hours. I think it's just around 2 hours. I don't know. We don't have it here. Maybe 2 hours. You can always upgrade the battery, but the motor is very well. It's just high quality, and the mechanism is just perfect. And what else even you want? Click levers. So it's solving a huge problem. The mechanism is very well. It's just a perfect redesign of Wahl's mechanism. The motor is well. The circuit is okay, and the battery is good, but you can always upgrade it. Okay? The thing is, it's just like VGR, this VGR V-137. You can buy it. I don't wanna, I won't say the blade that they used is a perfect blade, and it's a good blade, okay? It's just okay blade. But just like this VGR, you can buy it and put your favorite blade on top of it. Using a staggered blade for a clipper that has 7,500 RPM is a mistake. Why? If your clipper has a staggered blade, a staggered dynamic blade, and you go more than 100 RPM, you won't feel it anymore. It acts like, it's like a magic clip blade, like, okay? It's, you feel, now, if you, on a magic clip, if you go more than 600 RPM, on a magic clip, it will feel like a senior. You won't feel that staggeredness, you know? So, you can't go with this dynamic blade on a high RPM. You won't feel it. It feels like just like this type of blades, just like a senior blade, okay? So this is the reason why Wahl use a 5,500 to 6,000 RPM for magic clip. Because if you want to feel this dynamic blade, you have to be on that RPM, okay? The cutting performance is insane on this clipper. There's no complaint on that, but using this type of dynamic blade, the staggered one, it doesn't make sense. It just like, you're like, even why, you know? So everything about it is just very good. It's worth trying. It's worth to have this clipper in your arsenal. So it's not a sponsored video, by the way. So I think it's a clipper worth trying. Okay, so the insane part about this clipper is the mechanism. Nothing about this. We saw everything. We saw a super torque brushless motor. We saw every type of blades. We saw much better batteries. The only insane thing about this clipper is the durability durability of the clipper. You know, perfect redesign of Wahl's clipper. So if we're throwing 7,500 RPM brushless motor, you can just put your favorite blade on it and you can go insane. You can just change the display with the ceramic one and you can go insane with it. It's just a very well designed clipper. So yeah, this about the Contact Revo. Let's get into the packaging. I don't think even if there is any other technical thing that I want to talk about. No, the only problem, I can't say it's a problem. The only thing that didn't make sense was this dynamic blade. You can use a senior blade on it. You can use any type of blade. You can use the heaviest blades in the market, just like a blade from senior or anything else, ceramic ones, and yeah, you can use anything to it gives you a very good performance. Okay, but overall it's a very good clipper, and the only perfect thing was this change here. The Keep, another brand, has the exact same clipper, but the motor is not brushless, and yeah, it's a very good clipper. So yeah, I don't think anything else remains, and let's go into the packaging. Maybe I talked to the they just imported to Iran. Maybe I talked to the importer, and if anyone want to buy it, maybe I got a I don't know, these off codes. Let's see. Oh, I should talk to them. So you got an additional cam follower. If you mess that up, you got a charger. You got these Now I don't have. Oh, here you go. I open up the blade. So there you go. $19mm, 6mm, just like Wahl, I think. You got this stuff which goes here. You got a charging base. You got these and a screw, and yeah, that's it. Contact Revo. Worth trying. Let me see if I can get a code to get some, I don't know, 10% off or something like that. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, nothing else to say. The mechanism was insane. That's the only cool thing about this clipper. So it's overall a very good thing. It's worth trying again. So yeah, I think it's available in Amazon now. I don't know, I should talk to importer. I'll put the links in the description. Now we have a Telegram channel, Telegram group that we talk about, I don't know, barber stuff. You can join that too, link in the description. And yeah, contact Revo, worth trying. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next video.